Some product ideas are really sexy, right? If Zuckerberg built Facebook, I can also build a social network, right? Well, it's wrong. I'm Ross, the tech thinker. I built more than 30 applications. Most of them failed because I thought I'm the next Steve Jobs. In this video, I will show you which product you should not build and eventually which one you should build. So if you're thinking about building your SaaS, your software as a service, your micro software as a service, or really small, right? You want to build something which is not a trap. What is a trap? A trap is a product that costs a lot of time to build, probably a lot of money and a lot of energy, and then you don't get anything from it. In this video, I will show you which kind of product you should not build. Stick around to the end because I will show you also which one it's okay to build. I will go from the least bad to the very, very bad. Okay, let's dive it into idea number one. You should never build applications, products that rely on ads. Ads is actually the worst business model that you can have for your product. Why so? Because you don't get a lot of money. You can imagine that the average revenue that one user has for 1,000 visitors is about $1, between $1 and $3. So it means that you really need 1 million of visitors, users on your website or on the app that actually, so that you can make at least $1,000. Now, believe me, if you have 1,000 users on your application, you can sell courses, you can build a software, you can based on subscription. So you don't need to use ads to get money. Product number two that you should never build is a product that you can also call product that makes you really, really fast illegal. And these are all sex content, pornography, a solution relying on medical data or sensible data, legal and medical advice. Why is that? In case of legal or medical advice, you just to be really careful because people can go to jail or people can just die. So unless you are an health professional or an attorney, you should just not build application like that. I built once one application and actually I couldn't start Google Ads. You should not build this kind of product because it relies on sensible data. For example, naked pictures, naked videos, legal documents, privacy documents, okay? So you need a level of security and privacy for your application which is really, really high. But when you build something, you want to be really, really fast. You shouldn't build this kind of products also because you cannot control the content. Let's say you build a platform, a sex platform, something like that, right? So you are alone, you're a solopreneur, so you cannot control what kind of content people are posting on the platform, and your platform could be really, really fast illegal. So just don't do it. And the last reason because you shouldn't build this kind of products is because it is really difficult to monetize. Why is that? Because all the payment systems do not allow sex content or pornography. Stripe doesn't allow it, PayPal doesn't allow it. So if they see that the account relies on a business in this niche, then they will close your account and then you will lose a lot of money. So just don't do it. An even worse product is a product for consumers, so business to customers. Why is that? Well, for two reasons. Reason number one, the churn rate is really, really high. You want to build a subscription for them, right? So they pay you every month for that. But it's really, really complicated to offer them something and convince them to pay every month for that. The second reason you want to build a product like that is that actually it's really, really complicated to target people. I built an application, the name is Face Skin AI, where you can just analyze your face skin, the pores and the wrinkles. So I thought it's a great idea. So I thought, okay, what is my niche really? Are the girls that are using that 20, 30 years old, 14 years old, 50s, maybe men also? I started to just ask people on the street. It was really difficult to talk to them. I sent emails online. It was really, really difficult to get an answer. It was too broad. I mean, of course, I make a lot of mistakes with this idea, but the core of the problem was that it was a B2C product, and you should not build that. The fourth product that you should not build is a two-sided marketplace, two-sided product. And actually, it's a platform where there is a buyer and there is a seller. Why you should not build that? Well, because it's really, really complicated. First of all, you have the chicken-egg problem. If you have more buyers, you have also more sellers. Or if you have more sellers, you have also more buyers. And second, because actually you build two different MVP. You validate two different products. You talk to different people for actually just one kind of product. So you're doing the things double. And if you are alone, you cannot just do it. I built something like that. It was my first idea many years ago. The name was Culture. It was a platform where language students could find teachers offering group classes online, not just one-to-one classes. It was really, really difficult to validate. The idea was it was just too much work to do. So just don't do it. Product number 5 that you should not build is something that it costs a lot of money to build. I get it, we are in the AI revolution and so on, but don't think that you can just train an AI and to earn a lot of money with that or build an application around it. You can build an AI wrapper, okay? But just let Google or Meta build this kind of stuff. Doesn't make sense. Sometimes I have also the idea, I'm in the living room and I think I want to improve the world. I thought about, let's just build car sharing. So I build the application and so on, and then I offer also the cars. Well, guess what? Cars cost money. I don't have the money, so I cannot build something like that. Just don't do it. The 6th product that you should not build is everything related to administration, public administrations, and institution, cultural institution. Think about federal states, government, universities. Why is that? For 2 reasons. Reason number 1, you have a lot of stakeholders. Actually, when you validate your product, or even if you want to sell the product, you want to talk to the right people. But it's really that make the decision. But it's really, really difficult to have the right people on the table to talk with them. Second reason is that actually they don't have enough money, or actually they have a lot of money, but they don't want to spend the money. The last and worst product that you should build is a product that needs a new category or niche. So there is nothing like that in the world. First of all, it's really difficult that you have an idea and you can build it, and it is the first idea, the first product in the world. But even though, let's say it's so, it costs a lot of time and money to educate people regarding the problem. So you need to convince them that they have a problem, and then you need to convince them that your solution is the right solution. It takes 10 years, 15 years. It doesn't make sense. You don't have this time. You want to build and go in the market and make money as soon as possible. So don't build it. So these are 7 products that you should not build. If you like the video, please hit the like button and subscribe. Well, actually, it makes sense to ask, okay, which kind of product should I build? Well, I have an answer for that. First of all, and the most important information that probably you will have from this video is that if you want to build something in a niche that you know. You cook every day in your kitchen, so you think that you are an expert in the niche, and you should build a product for cooking, something like that. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about, you know, a lot of people in the niche. You have been in the business for 10 years, 15 years, maybe also 5 years is fine. You know the problems, and you know the solutions. So you can go directly to the persons that already know you, and then you can talk to them, offer an MVP, get feedback from that. I get it, you want a practical example of what you should build, and I give you. You should build everything in a B2B category where there is place for small players like you and like me. everything for content creators, real estate agent, if you know the niche, if you know the category, but even in the supply chains for, let's say, baker or butchers. I will dive deeper into which kind of products you should build in the next couple of videos, so check them out. So you learned what kind of products you should not build, and eventually which kind you should build. I hope it helps you a lot, and I hope you can build with this suggestion the product of your dreams. Stay tuned. See you.